Parisi brought me to new heights.
I wasn't always quick. Parisi made me lightning fast.
Strength was never my strength. Parisi changed all that.
Choosing a college is a big, big, big deal. But I know I started right because CCM is in the top 2% of community colleges in the nation. And at County College of Morris, I get to choose from over 100 programs. Whether you're just out of high school,
like me,
exploring career options,
like me,
or seeking lifelong learning,
like me,
make CCM your choice, like me. Go big and visit ccm.edu and aspire to be you.
Samino and Phillipone is a New Jersey-based law firm with offices in Morristown and Hazlitt, devoted to providing quality legal representation and personal attention in the areas of residential and commercial real estate, estate planning, and personal injury. Contact Joe Phillipone at 732-203-0060 or by email at jphillipone@cf-lawfirm.com.
Have you ever needed a day to relax during these stressful times? Well, then look no further than Modern Acupuncture. Modern Acupuncture will ensure your time there will not only be relaxing, but make you feel rejuvenated. Not only will your stay be comfortable, but safe as well. All staff at Modern Acupuncture practice safe social distancing guidelines and keep all equipment and rooms sanitized after each visit. Modern Acupuncture, making lives better.
Sussex Meatpacking in Wharton, New Jersey is a family-owned and operated business specializing in USDA prime and choice meats, pork, poultry, lamb, veal, and many other store-made specialty items. They also have a fantastic deli, a wonderful market with all the freshest fruits, veggies, and pre-made meals, and they can cater any event, including your family holiday dinners, more delicious than you can on your own. Visit them at sussexmeat.com.
Me in this game? We got big plans. Overcoming every challenge. And right now, that means getting by him. It means putting in the time to get faster, to get stronger. One thing is for certain, I will never be outworked.
Enough?
Never.
All right.
At Planet Networks, our high-speed fiber is designed to be fast. Up to 300 times faster than cable, and up to 500 times faster than DSL. As fast as 10,000 megabits per second up and down, if you speak nerd. We're talking cheetah, bullet train, lightning strike, hummingbird, race car kind of fast. Planet Networks. So fast, it's worth the wait.
At Madison Tire and Auto Repair LLC, our philosophy is the customer is number one. We offer a variety of products and automotive services to enhance your vehicle's performance. Our mission is simple. We never promise more than we can deliver, and we always give the customer more than they expect. Because at Madison Tire and Auto Repair LLC, our philosophy is the customer is number one. Please call us for a quote or service question at 973-377-1915.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage. Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
The phrase must win is often overused in the current times of the sports broadcaster's lexicon. But today, this afternoon in Newark, it is very much the reality. A chance for the Metropolitan Division crown and a spot in the USLW League playoffs on the line as Queensboro FC take on Morris Elite SC. Good afternoon, everyone. David Hassagen here with you from Frederick Douglass Field on the campus of Rutgers Newark in what is going to be a massive tilt this afternoon. Two teams currently in terms of form going in opposite direction. Queensboro, winners of 8 straight in the driver's seat, looking for the division crown. Morris Elite, a do-or-die game. Win, they are in and division champions. Lose or draw, and they will be watching the playoffs from the couch. Should be a very, very intriguing game to be sure. The playoffs just right on the horizon, the final weekend of the season. 5 teams have already punched their ticket to the inaugural USLW League playoffs through the 8 possible spots. Those 5 division winners being FC Miami City, Greenville Liberty, McLean Soccer Club, Indy 11, and the Minnesota Aurora. 3 spots still up for grabs. One of them is simple. The South Central Division between Chattanooga and South Georgia Tormenta will be decided on Sunday. But that leaves the craziness that is the Metropolitan Division. This is the standings as of Wednesday night's action. 4 teams separated by just 2 points in the standings. Important to note as well here, the goal differentials. Queensboro plus 22, Cedar Stars plus 19, Morris Elite plus 17, Long Island after an 18-0 win. That is not a misprint. Plus 31. So with all that drama, leads to this. 3 teams can still clinch the Metropolitan Division. The easiest path belongs to Morris Elite. A win today versus Queensboro, and they will be division champions, no doubt. Anything else, though, they will be eliminated. Queensboro can win the division with a win against Morris Elite, or a tie today and a Long Island tie or loss on Sunday. Long Island can still win this division with a win versus the Westchester Flames tomorrow and a Queensboro tie or loss in their game today. But that leaves the question of the wild card spot. 4 teams from 2 different divisions still with a chance. Wild card spot divided up between the 2 biggest divisions, the Metropolitan and the Great Lakes Division. Queensboro with a tie know that they will be in the playoffs, but they can still get in with a loss by 2 goals or less, plus a loss or draw for both Long Island and Midwest United, and they will be in the wild card spot. Long Island can get the wild card spot with a win and a Queensboro win today. Cedar Stars, the most complicated of these scenarios. They only get the playoff spot with a win for Queensboro today, a loss or tie for Long Island, and a loss or tie from Midwest United. And Midwest United out of the Great Lakes Division can still make the playoffs with a win and a Long Island tie or loss. Those are the scenarios. That's what we have set up in front of us. But right now, we will take a quick break. We'll be back for the national anthem, the starting lineups, and first kick. Queensboro and Morris Elite here on Morris Elite TV and Morris Sussex Sports. Stay with us.
Rich Latman, realtor with Keeneland Latman, Sotheby's International Realty, enjoys helping clients through the process of selling their home and finding their dream home. Whether you need more space, are a first-time home buyer, or ready to downsize, Rich can help. Rich is a National Association of Realtors Circle of Excellence Award winner and one of the top producers in his area. With Rich, you can always expect expert analysis, excellent service, and exceptional results. For all real estate in Morris and Somerset counties, contact contact Rich Latman at 908-839-8487 or by email at rlatman@klsir.com.
I've worked with many mortgage companies over the years, from the big banks where I thought I could get the best, most competitive rate, to the small guys where I thought I'd get more personalized service. And I never thought I could have it both, until I met Family First. Family First gave me the most competitive rates in the market with unmatched service. Their team is incredible. They were always at arm's reach, ready to answer my questions, help me weigh different loan options, and work through some of the most challenging closing situations and timelines. I have to say, without a doubt, Family First is the best in the business, and I strongly recommend them if you're looking to finance or refinance your home.
Sports medicine is the care of athletes, college athletes, professional athletes, amateur athletes, and we see a lot of weekend warriors.
At the Sports Medicine Center, we're up to date on all the latest techniques, both surgical and non-surgical treatment options for treating all sorts of injuries.
It's important to make the diagnosis, make it quickly, and start the ball rolling with the treatment.
If you can get an MRI done the same day of your injury, a lot of times that's going to help get that treatment started in the right direction instead of waiting 2-3 weeks.
I think reassurance, making the diagnosis, and coming up with a good plan for that particular athlete is a very good thing. It helps to get the folks back on track and limits how discouraged they can actually be from the injury.
Patient education is important. We want the patient to be part of the treatment plan, and having the patient have an understanding of what their injury is, what their treatment options are, it helps them to get back to the sport that they love.
We have doctors with all different specialties within sports medicine, state-of-the-art concussion care, regenerative medicine, and then of course we have our orthopedic surgeons. If something needs to be fixed, we can fix it, more than likely in a minimally invasive fashion.
With the arthroscopic and minimally invasive procedures, we're able to do much of this surgery inside the joint without having to damage any of the surrounding tissue. That allows an athlete to return to sports much quicker.
We're seeing excellent results with regenerative medicine. Ligament injuries that would normally have taken 6 to 8 weeks, now we're seeing 2 to 3 week recovery periods. It gives me great pleasure to be able to treat an athlete and see them succeed back on the field.
Hey, don't you just love it when Morris Sussex Sports broadcasts your game? Or do you prefer a silent, motion-detecting camera just following the movement on the court? Let's face it, the only real way to watch your favorite team is through Morris Sussex Sports' award-winning service that brings you play-by-play commentary, live instant replays, cool cinematic graphics, real-time scoreboard, fun fan engagement, and much, much more. Plus, all of our broadcasts are free to watch. Grandparents can easily pull it up on their smart TVs, and alumni can watch from all over the world. So, if you want to reserve us, have your games broadcasted the Morris Sussex Sports way, then just reach out to me, George Muha, at george@morrissussexsports.com, or call or text me at 973-713-5944.
Back here at Rutgers Newark on Decision Saturday in the Metropolitan Division. Or will it be? It might not be decided until tomorrow, but a critical matchup here today. Again, Queensboro versus Morrisley FC. We want to thank all of you for joining us, both on Morris Sussex Sports and Morrisley TV, for all of your support all season long. And these broadcasts would not be able to happen without all of you watching week to week and without our sponsors. So we want to thank the Shop Chatham, Alfred Sports Shop, and Jag 1 Physical Therapy for their support of Morris Elite SC, both the women's and men's teams this year and all season long. The last home game for the men's team later on today following this game, as they take on Manhattan, a Manhattan team that has been rocketing up the standings and the power rankings in the USL League 2. So stay tuned to that. We'll have a separate stream for that game if you want to stick around with us here on Morris Sussex Sports and Morris Late TV. Last home game for them, potentially the last home game as well for the Morris Late women, who were on an absolute tear, undefeated through most of the season, but 3 straight without a win, starting with a loss to Cedar Stars and then 2 straight draws against Long Island and Connecticut in the last 2 games. But a team that has shown a ton of depth in their talent, a team that can score a lot of goals on their day. But they're facing a Queensboro team, again, winners of 8 straight. So it will be quite the test for Morris Elite. Quite a good crowd here for this game, the final game of the regular season. Quite a few fans from Queensboro actually coming down as well as the Morris Elite faithful for this absolutely critical game in the playoff picture. As the teams process out, we will get to the starting lineups in just a few moments. But before we do, we pause to honor our nation with the playing of our national anthem. National anthem done, and we are now minutes away from kickoff. Let's take a look at the starting 11s first for Queensboro FC under head coach Nadia Caballero. Odeliana Gomez, the Dominican Republic national team goalkeeper, gets the start in net. The back line of Caroline Nuttall, Tatiana Lonick, Brittany Munson, and Monica Viveros. The midfield, Luisa Travasos, Mia Ferrara, and Winibian Peralta in the midfield. And in the attack, Jalen Vallaseo, Naira Lopez, and Mia Asenjo up top. Mia Asenjo will be the player to watch, wearing number 37, 11 goals and an assist this season for Queensboro. She is the dangerous player up top that Morris Lee will have to keep in check. For the hosts, Coach Stephanie Savino goes with this lineup. Arden Lembrick gets to start once again in goal. The back line of Danielle Barino, Olivia Redden, Courtney Root, and Gabby Garcia. In the midfield, Naya Vialva and Grace Denbleicher get the start, with the attacking 4 of Katie Coyle, Claire Manning, Elizabeth Gallagher, and Bridget Dujets. No Lauren Wrigley available today, the leading scorer for Morris Elite, but again, plenty of firepower. Katie Coyle with 6 goals on the season, Bridget Dujets with 2 goals and 2 assists, Claire Manning also in the scoring department. So plenty of firepower. Expect some goals, expect some drama in this contest. This one will be a fight to the finish. Queensboro in the team huddle, the entire squad, coaches and players, stars and bench alike, huddled up around Coach Stephanie Savino, who has done a tremendous job in the first season with this team, an incredibly talented roster that this coaching staff put together for this one, as they are ready to go for this critical game. It's a team that has had not many missteps this season. They went their first 8 games with a 7-1-0 record, the only draw coming against Long Island. A couple games, though, where they've let games slip away. The loss to Cedar Stars, and then a tight draw again, another 0-0 draw with Long Island, and a very, very entertaining 2-2 draw in the midweek against AC Connecticut, leading to this moment. Queensboro gets set to go. Queensboro will be wearing the pink and white uniforms. They will be going right to left in the first half. Morris Elite in the all red, going from left to right in this first half. Both teams confident, both teams fired up for this contest in front of one of the best crowds we've seen all year. Everybody enjoying their summer off and ready to enjoy some quality soccer as we are underway here at Frederick Douglass Field, with Queensboro sending it long. Collecting this is Olivia Redden as she goes wide to Gabby Garcia. Bridget Dujets. Barino. Up to Dujets, who takes it down the wing. Nice job backtracking there by the 37 of Mia Senho. Again, one of the most dangerous attackers in the W League this season. That might be a duel to watch between her and Dujet. Speed versus speed on the wing right in front of us. Now the number 11 of Naira Lopez. Lopez will just send it forward. Collected nicely there by Garcia. Intercepted, though, by the 8 of Luisa Travasos. As Queensboro will settle things down and move it back. Now the 11 of Lopez will be more the playmaker for Queensboro. Again, Mia Senho will be the key player to watch, number 37 on the left side. 11 goals and an assist. Just under 2 minutes into this contest. Tatiana Lanic goes to the outside. Mia Ferrara. Now to the inside to the 21 of Caroline Nuttall. Loses possession there, though, but earned her first cap last February for the Dominican Republic national team. She has been a big key in the success for this squad all season, as here they come forward. The 66 of Brittany Munson. Nice run from the defender. They pass it ahead. Viaseo goes wide. Cross comes to the edge of the 18. Trying to be shouldered down there by Travasos. Dujet's nicely done there to get in the way of Aseno. Long shot from range, but going well wide that time for the number 7 of Mia Ferrara. Coming forward from the outside back position. And you see there Brittany Munson, too, led that attack. Not afraid to move forward from the center back position. A lot of players that can really cause problems for this team, as that one tries to get through to the number 6. But intercepted. That's a nice interception there, and it's a turnover back into the midfield. There from Viaseo. Queensboro keeps it. Moving to the inside. Queensboro looks for, goes after it. Nice job again by Ferrara. Does not earn the throw-in, though. Will stay with Morris Elite, down by the corner flag. About 5 minutes into this game, still no score. Both teams showing signs of attack, but nothing significant yet to trouble either goalkeeper. Queensboro now with the interception coming forward. Travasos tries to pass forward. Nice block there by the 11 of Liz Gallagher. Coming forward, Morris Elite. Looking for an option. Battle for, but intercepted again by Queensboro. Nice job there by Dujes tracking back. Intercepts the pass. Destined for Aseno. Puts a foot in, though, and goes back to Queensboro. This is Viaseo. One-on-one with the 16 of Naya Vialva. Vialva, one of the new additions late to this roster from LaSalle. Gets the start today. Travasos looks for a 1-2, but that pass off the mark. And Vialva will stay on the ball. Gabby Garcia decides to take the comfortable route, going back to the 22 of Courtney route. Olivia Redden goes up top. Battled for, and trying to keep it was Queensboro, but intercepted, got through the number 8 of Terrazos, ends up with Courtney Root. Now back to Root again. Goes down the line. Here comes Morris Elite into the attack. Moving forward with this, top of the 18. Claire Manning, double team there, and a clearance there from Queensboro. Goes to the far side. Now comes Morris Elite again. Katie Coyle tries to feed to the top of the 18, but cleared away. Morris Elite's first good dose of pressure here. Gallagher goes back to Vialva. Just to go over the top to Dujets, but that one is intercepted by the 37 of Aseno. All over the field, the top scorer for Queensboro. Captain for this side. First team put out either professionally or pre-professionally. They will be members of the USL Championship on the men's side starting next year. The team at least partially owned by Spain national team legend David Villa. As this one is trying to be sent forward, but not all the way, and cleared up top and goes out of play. That's a foul there. You see there the number 6 of Natalia Ramirez getting the start up top today. It's been players, a lot of switching at that number 9 position for Morris Elite this season, but it's all been dangerous for the women in red as that one bounces around. Cleared only partially, though, to the 11 of Liz Gallagher. Nice interception there, though, from Queensboro, but not all the way. Keeping on it is Gallagher. Goes down the line, trying to get there, but unable to. Is Morris Elite, and it'll be a goal kick for Queensboro FC. As they go with a high press now. Queensboro has to get out of the pressure. A little bit of a slip there. Will they get away with it? Yes, they will. Nicely done there by Queensboro. Tatiana Lonick with a nice job there. Now here comes Queensboro the other way. Good ball forward by Lopez. Looking for a cross, but no one is there. And calmly collecting it will be Barino. Nice run there, but that one tries to go to Bridget Dujets, but does not find the right place there. And it'll be a throw-in for Queensboro. The throwing goes into the number 8 of Travasos. Travasos tries to go over the top with a chip and was looking there for the run of Vallecillo, but just a little bit too far as Arden Limbrick was equal to the task there. We're seeing Liz Gallagher in more of a reserved role next to Naya Vialva as a defensive mid in today's lineup. Used to seeing her up on the wing, but again, necessity and changing player positions has been key for Morris Elite. Trying to keep players fresh as well. That ball forward, headed up in the air by Gabby Garcia. Clash there and a big collision, and it's going to be a free kick to Morris Elite. 2 players down. Player down for Queensboro. Looks like she took the worst of it. She and Garcia went up for the ball. That's the number 23 of Wanibian Peralta, who is up on her feet now. The native of Naiba, Dominican Republic. Another player that has national team appearances with the Dominican Republic. 7 caps for the senior squad. Big part of this midfield. It's almost a midfield nebulous. Free kick going forward for it. Nice catch there. Odeliana Gomez with a nice play. And distributes out to the right-hand side. Closing down is Gallagher. Queensboro keeps possession, though. It's a nice ball forward. Takes a bit of a skip, though, and gets past the 11 of Lopez. Morris Lee takes it back. Oh, a good looking ball forward, but intercepted beautifully there by Ferrara. And here comes Asenjo. Yeah, Asenjo, 11 goals to her credit, coming forward now. They give it back to her. Asenjo, one-on-one, big save by Limbrick. First real opportunity for either team, and it's a big save from the goalkeeper from Mount St. Mary's. And it's one of the most dangerous goal-scoring threats in the entire W League. Your first momentum builder. If we take a look at that save one more time. It's a nice 1-2, but an even better save, the leg save there from Limbrick. Morris Elite looking for an option of their own. They look for Natalia Ramirez. Intercepted, though, by the 66 of Munson. Warm day, but relatively comfortable out there for this massive game. Temperatures in the low 80s. Obviously warmer on the turf. Is nice step over there from Bridget Dujets. And now she will turn on the Jets. Sends it forward. Looking up top. Trying to flick that on was Natalia Ramirez. Does so. This is Katie Coyle. Coyle has options. Takes a shot herself and goes over the top. First good look there from Morris Elite, but it goes high from the native of Middletown, New Jersey. Almost a 4-2, that 4-2-3-1 formation, which has been what Coach Savino has liked to go to for a majority of this season. Plug and play in terms of the forward positions of where you want them. They've been dangerous wherever they've been. Nothing on target, though, as of yet. Back with this one is Lonick. Lonick, Asenjo. Ball forward by Ferrara, but it's too far. And goes beyond the number 10 of Jalen Vallecillo. Vallecillo, another player with international experience. Been called in for the U17 national team for Honduras. Native of Jamaica, Queens. Be another player that will look to cause some havoc. 6 goals and 3 assists on the season. It's one thing that's certain between these two squads. They both have goals. The question is, how many will we get today? And will there be one team that has the advantage when the final whistle blows? Again, the division crown for the Metropolitan Division on the line today. If either team wins this game, they will be heading to the USLW inaugural playoffs. A draw really does neither team any good. It would guarantee a playoff spot for Queensboro, either via the wild card or potentially the division crown, depending on results elsewhere. Nice play there by the 21 of Nuttall. And here they come the other way. Naira Lopez goes wide. Queensboro tries to send it in. Nice defensive play there by Courtney Root. Not fully cleared, though. Going up for it is Gallagher. Stays with Queensboro, though, at the edge of the 18. They try to go wide with Peralta. Good defensive play, but Peralta will earn the first corner kick for Queensboro. Pretty even first 15 minutes, but no goals scored just yet. Both teams have had decent opportunities in the final third, but you have a feeling that the first goal will really open up this game. It's the corner kick, out swinger, edge of the 6, the header, nice catch there from Limbrick. A good attempt that time for the number 10 of Vallecillo. But a relatively simple catch for Limbrick. To the inside now, Claire Manning. Barino gets it back to Manning, who's under pressure. That ball, though, spins off the foot and goes out for a Queensboro throw. Again, we want to thank you, all of you, for your support of Morris Elite, both on Morris Sussex Sports and Morris Elite TV, all season long. The final regular season home game for both the men and women today. Men's game following this game up against Manhattan SC. hope that you will join us for that contest as well. As again, we want to thank all of the sponsors that have supported Morris Elite all season, the Shop Chatham, Jag 1 Physical Therapy, and Alfred Sports Shop. Thank you for supporting your local club. As there's some pressure there, and Dujets almost gets it onto her foot, but instead ends up with Mia Ferrara. Nice interception there. Villalba battling for it, keeps it. Villalba goes wide to Dujets. Bridget Dujets comes off her foot a little bit and cleared out for a throw by Mia Ferrara. Dujets, the native of Andover, going into her junior year at Marist. Had 4 assists in the college game last year. He's got 2 goals and 2 assists in the USLW League this season. She's had a very good year. Excellent speed, clinical with some of her shooting. On the right-hand side, again, these forwards kind of go wherever they need to be placed. Here comes Katie Coyle. Coyle lays it off. Dujets with the shot, skipper, and claimed by Gomez. First shot on goal there from Morris Elite. Pretty easy save with Gomez, but you never know with how those skips off the turf could play. We've seen goals on this field. This one doesn't have too much spin in terms of the backspin and the turf factor, but you can certainly get the ball to skip on this surface. Also used for baseball, probably is part of the reason for that. Queensboro now into the attacking third. They try to go wide to Peralta. Behind her, though, a throw in for Morris Elite. 18 minutes gone, scoreless in this critical contest. Natalia Ramirez tries to get forward, but cleared out for another throw. Ramirez, the Columbia Lion, getting the start in the number 9 today. She gets this throw in here. Tries to go over the top. Battled one-on-one there. Bit of physicality between her and Brittany Munson. Out for another Morris Elite throw. Munson, we've called her name a couple of times. The JMU Duke down in Harrisonburg, Virginia. Was second team All-CAA last season. Making 19 appearances, including 18 starts. Good battle there. Katie Coyle providing some pressure. High press being applied by Morris Elite, forcing Liliana Gomez to go over the top. Kept there by Gomez. Headed forward. Coyle tries to head it on for Ramirez, but can't quite find it there. Now Queensboro looks for a long ball. That goes through everyone. And will calmly go back to Arden Limbrick. Limbrick, that one key save on Asenjo early in this contest. Other than that, not a ton to do for the Morris Elite goalkeeper. That's one's over the top, and they were looking for Dujets there. Was Villalba, but a little bit too high. Queensboro with the throw with Ferrara. Bounces up in the air. Nicely controlled there by the number 10 of Ayaseo. Plays it back to Ferrara. Lays it off inside, almost intercepted as she was looking for Caroline Nuttall. Nice job by Nuttall there to get around Gallagher. Battled for turnover. Claire Manning goes out wide for Katie Coyle. This is Coyle. Goes down the wing, nice step over. Coyle looks to nutmeg, but a nice defensive play by Munson to step up there. Without that challenge, that would have been a very dangerous opportunity. Good defensive play for the alumnus of Sanford Calhoun High School. Dujets tries to lay it off inside, finds no one. Intercepted and by Aseo. Holds things up and waits for help for Queensboro. Aseo, one-on-one with Olivia Redden. Goes wide. Asenjo. Asenjo cuts back from the byline. Aseo, shot goes over the top. Misses, but a decent look there for Queensboro. No trouble, though, for Arden Limbrick. Morris Elite Confident playing out of the back. That pairing of Courtney Root and Olivia Redden in center back has been an absolute rock all season. Has been a big key to the success. Courtney Root, the captain, on the ball here. Root goes wide. Garcia goes back to Root. Queensboro just sitting and laying weight. All 11 players behind the ball looking to counterattack. That is their game. Use their speed, counter off a turnover, as they'll try to do here. Nuttall goes wide. Nothing there. They decide to go backwards. Ramirez providing pressure. Gomez sends it out wide to Lonick. Asenjo looks for options. Taking a pause and now finds some room. Asenjo, those long strides, breaking through, sends it wide. Good ball to Lopez. Naira Lopez cuts to the top of the 18, tries to lay it off. Nice job again by Olivia Redden. Sent out of play. It'll be a throw in for Queensboro. Nice one-on-one defending there against Naira Lopez. Player at Southeastern University, the native of Barcelona. Transferred from the University of the Cumberlands. 4 goals and an assist in 19 appearances last year for Southeastern. Valleceo goes back. Number of Travasos. Peralta cuts inside. Switches with Travasos. Nuttall decides to lay it back to Viveros. Munson. Again, Munson not afraid to come forward in the attack, the center back. Does a nice job skipping away from pressure and a nice layoff there. The shot from range from Naira Lopez is off target. A couple of her teammates were hoping for a pass there, didn't get it. And the shot goes wide, but Naira Lopez, you're not upset with her taking a shot. 6 goals and 2 assists for her on the season for Queensboro. Goal kick short to Root. Gallagher goes wide to Garcia. And now back to Root. Olivia Redden on the ball. Goes wide to Danielle Barino. Tries to lay it inside, rattles around in there, eventually getting it is Villalba. Back pass goes to Redden. Redden will control and goes wide to Courtney Root. Root goes over the top. She has Dujets. Dujets waits on it, collects, feeds it inside. A chance now for Claire Manning. Nice defensive play there by Lonick. Still there, though. The shot from range and a nice save by Gomez. A rocket on the half volley there from Claire Manning, but right at the goalkeeper. That's a second significant look for Morris Elite. Claire Manning, going into her sophomore season at Georgetown. Graduate of Montclair High School. Only has the 1 goal and 2 assists, but she creates a ton of chaos in the attacking third. Consistent starter for this Morris Elite team. Nice turnover there by Liz Gallagher. Challenge there from behind, and it's going to be a foul. The Queensboro fans in the crowd not happy as down went Garcia. Tripped up by Naira Lopez. And the referee giving her explanation. Might have claimed the ball, but went through Garcia to do it. And now a little bit of comings together here between Olivia Redden and Winnebian Peralta. The head games, some feistiness going on in this one. A game with so much at stake. Would be surprising if it didn't have a little bit of snarl to it. Free kick from Redden. Top of the 18. Bounces off the face of Coyle, who I don't know if she was expecting a flick there, but caught her a little bit by surprise as Courtney Root will collect it. Goes wide to Barino. Barino looking to go through. Almost does for Natalia Ramirez, but intercepted with the last touch there by Lonick. Now they go over the top. Look at the speed there from Peralta. Peralta one-on-one, battles with Redden, and is called for the foul. And then those two were kind of going at each other on the free kick. Peralta slow to get up. Good defensive play, though, again from the Fordham Ram, Olivia Redden. As she has taken charge on multiple chances one-on-one, as Peralta still slow to get up. Looks like there might be something in her eye, maybe a lost contact or dislodged perhaps, but she is up and moving. Good to see. Of course, there's always the chance of the dreaded black bits on a turf field. But she seems to be up and okay. You can see how dangerous she is on that right-hand side. That speed comes in so handy on those counterattacks. As they launch one here from Ferreira. Lays it forward. Leocio goes up front. Peralta, can she get there? She cannot, but it will go out for a corner kick for Queensboro here in the 27th minute. Again, no score in this critical game in the playoff picture. The fans are out for it. Both teams have been up for it for sure. As the corner's ready to be swung in. Top of the 6, headed across there, out of play. It will be a goal kick as it came off the head of Naira Lopez. Queensboro looking for as many calls as they can as we pause here now for a hydration break. Just warm enough on the turf for the breaks at the halfway point of both halves. And again, to give you the perspective, the 3 possibilities for the division crown, 2 of them playing against each other today between Morris Elite and Queensboro. Let's take a look at those scenarios once again. Well, there again, the teams that have already clinched for the W League playoffs: Indy 11, McLean Soccer Club, FC Miami City, the Minnesota Aurora, and Greenville Liberty. As we take a look at the 3 teams that can take this division once again in the Metropolitan. Again, it's win or bust for Morris Elite. Anything short of a win today, they will be out of the playoff hunt. They cannot claim the wild card spot. Queensboro can clinch a playoff spot with a tie, so they are okay taking a point from this match. That will at least get them a wild card spot, but they can win the division with a win today. But again, if it does end in a tie, Long Island waiting to play Westchester Flames tomorrow. Again, after an 18-0 win on Wednesday over in their game, that puts them at plus 31 goal differential. So if they win and there's a tie between Queensboro and Morris Elite, they will be tied on points. They split the season series. They would go through as division champions on goal difference. So that'll be all up for grabs. They'll be watching this game for sure. They play tomorrow. They host Westchester Flames. Of course, the other team watching from the Great Lakes Division is Midwest United. They need a win today in their final game against AFC Ann Arbor. They then need a draw or loss from Long Island. That's the only way they can get through, but still an easier path than Cedar Stars, who need a Queensboro win, a Long Island draw or loss, and a Midwest United draw or loss. That's the only scenario. All those 3 things, and they will take the wild card spot. They are out of games. They are watching this from their couches. The only team in the division in the playoff spots that have completed their schedule before this weekend. The hydration break is done. Players back out there. Still scoreless here in the 31st minute. Of course, the other thing that these hydration breaks guarantee is a decent amount of stoppage time in both halves. So the referee confirms that both teams are ready to go, and they are. Morris Elite will get the ball back in play to Courtney Root. Naya Villalba tries to lay it through, spins around. That one is a spinning top on the deck, intercepted by Manning. Claire Manning has options to her right and Dujets. Dujets will get on this one, edge of the 18, sends the cross in, looking at the back post. Couple options there. Coyle lays it in front. Ramirez with a shot gets blocked. Munson gets herself in the way. And a corner kick from Mars Elite. Nice play there. Good interchange between Katie Coyle and Natalia Ramirez. But a big block from Brittany Munson. Bridget Dujets, wearing the number 10, will send in this corner from Morris Elite. In swinger, looking at the back post, but it's over. Everyone almost goes in. Not sure if that was what her intention was. If it had gone in, I'm sure she would have claimed it, but just a little bit too much curl on that corner kick, and so it'll be a goal kick for Queensboro. Odeliana Gomez, again, forced to play short, that high press, that high line from Morris Elite. All of the Red Bulls of the Jesse Marsh era. And that's something we've seen quite a bit in spurts from Coach Savino. Just cause that chaos. As there you see Dujets provides pressure and earns a throw in for Morris Elite. Nicely done there for the former Lenape Valley Patriot. Dujets on the ball now, lays it inside. Manning, back to Dujets, sends in a cross, looks at the penalty spot. She's got a chance there with Ramirez, but got caught under her feet. Tried to take that first time, but didn't quite fall for her. Here comes Queensboro now. Peralta sends it forward, looking for Valleceo. Too far, and Courtney Root will get there first. You can see the two clear game plans that in reality do complement each other. That high press from Morris Elite and the counter-attacking style of Queensboro going head-to-head here. As a little bit of a miscue there. That pass going back to Lonick. Will she keep it in? Yes, she will. Dujets forces the turnover. Nice job again. A little bit of miscommunication between Lonick and Ferrara. Another throw in deep in the corner for Morris Elite. Referee wants to make sure that throw in is taken from the exact spot where it went out. Dujets will now leave it instead for Danielle Barino. It's always referee to referee that, how specific they want the throw-in taken from where it went out. Cleared out here by Queensboro. Redden tries to get there first, has a bit of a collision. It keeps going, though. Here comes the number 11 of Naira Lopez. Lopez doesn't have much help. Here comes Peralta. They try to overlap. Nice job again there by Redden. Breaks up the counter. Still going forward is Queensboro, but no support really. And now it goes to Katie Coyle. Here comes Katie Coyle with speed, but now the numbers advantage in favor of Queensboro. Coyle goes wide, tries to cut back in. Nice job by Munson. Once again, the two center backs, Munson and Redden, have really been huge for both of their respective teams so far. As Katie Coyle almost beat her for speed, but could not quite get through on the nutmeg. Foul there called against Queensboro. A dangerous free kick now for Morris Elite. About 22, 23 yards out, but tough angle this, so a shot unlikely, but as we've seen from the men's team and Victor Villa-Gomez about a month or so ago, shots can be taken from this spot and they can go in. And Queensboro treating it as such. 3 women in the wall. Chipped in, edge of the 6, bounces around, still there, but Queensboro gets on there. As here comes the Senho. Nicely done there to get it out of danger. And now the two captains will go one-on-one. Senho and Root. Valleceo. They go over the top, looking for Travasos. Nice job again, Olivia Redden. Almost a broken record, another defensive play. Guess who? Olivia Redden there to clean things up at the back. You could argue on a team full of offensive stars that she might be the MVP of this team for the season. Her defense has been absolutely tremendous going into her junior season at Fordham. Won 3 NJAC conference titles with Kittatinny Regional High School in Sussex County. The native of Newton. Only had 9 appearances for the Rams last season. 8 of them starts, but you can only imagine that those numbers are going to go up next season if her play this year in the W League is any indication. This is her on the ball now, Redden. Sends a long ball over the top, trying to get over everyone. Instead, it falls to Manning. Manning looks for options, curls back, tries to send the ball in, does to Katie Coyle. Katie Coyle sends in the cross, out front and scores! Natalia Ramirez on a beautiful cross, a perfect strike. And the Columbia Lion with a critical first goal, 1-0 to the host Morris Elite. How big of a moment could this be in the playoff chase? A beautiful ball from Manning to Coyle, but this cross, inch perfect, taken first time by Ramirez. And now, how will this game change? Queensboro is okay with any result. They can still get a playoff spot with a loss, but how much do you want to leave to chance? 1-0 to Morris Elite, and now a turnover. Here comes Ramirez again. Ramirez goes wide. Here they come. Katie Coyle sends the cross in, the shot off the post. Does it go over the line? No, it does not. Nearly 2-0. The fans thought it was in, but it goes off the post, off of Gomez, and somehow does not cross the line. Unfortunate there for Katie Coyle. Coyle nearly doubling the lead, and that would have been a real mountain to climb for Queensboro if that had gone in. Orleana Gomez just barely doing enough to keep that one in, away from the line on the near post. Here comes Queensboro, now looking for a response. Travassos, that pass intercepted. Goes to Manning. Coyle just sends it into the middle. Nice header on that time by Ramirez. Dujets double teamed, battles with Travassos, ends up with Courtney Root. Courtney Root, now Redden. Morris Elite trying to settle. The most dangerous time for both teams is after a goal is scored, that first 3 or 4 minutes. To do one of two things. Don't allow a second one past you if you're Queensboro, which they almost did. And if you're Morris Elite, do not allow a tying goal. Try to hold on maybe until halftime with this 1-goal lead. Ferrara. Senho. Goes back. Lonick. Now Munson. The spirits certainly up still, though, for Queensboro. You can hear the coaching staff telling their team just to slow it down, keep possession. Travassos with a lot of space. Goes wide now. The 11 to Lopez. Wide to Peralta. Nice move by Peralta. Edge of the 18, Peralta sends the cross all the way through. Always almost getting on that with a Senho. She's on it here, though. Cuts to the top of the 18. A shot from range. Nice save by Limbrick. Immediately distributes to Katie Coyle. Slows it down. Waits for reinforcements. Gallagher looking over the top. It's over too high, though, for Ramirez. Talia Ramirez. Later addition to the roster. Could she have just scored the biggest goal of Morris Elite's season? Still far too much time to be played and far too much danger. Aseno. Travassos. Wide to Manubian Peralta. Peralta. Travassos. Peralta again. Queensboro playing a lot of players in the attack, just leaving two defenders back now. Moving inside, looking for a shot is Nuttall. Nuttall with a long-range effort, but well wide into the practice net. 41st minute. 1-0 Morris Elite on the goal from Natalia Ramirez from Columbia. The assist on the goal to Katie Coyle, and if I'll tell you what, they don't give out secondary assists often in soccer like they do in the NHL, but the ball wide by Liz Gallagher was just as crucial to that goal. Pinpoint cross from Coyle, and a great finish by the player trying to get on that Ramirez, but she was offside. Free kick for Queensboro. Despite the last 3 games, the spirit of this Morris Elite team has not dimmed in this contest. You saw it in warm-ups when we were watching a team that was very loose, still very confident, still having fun. That's been the culture here this season, as Dujas tries to play it through but didn't get all of it. Queensboro, though, full of confidence. Again, winners of 8 straight. First quarter of the season, they were sort of on the outside looking in, but this team has gone on a run. Being down a goal will not bother them, at least for now. As here comes Morris Elite again. They go wide. Dujets in a foot race. Will she get there first? No. Gomez does a nice job there coming out and getting that one, but immediately redistributes to Asenjo. Mia Asenjo, the forward at UCF, turns on the Jets with those long strides. Asenjo, triple teamed. Nice spin move on the ball. Takes a shot, but deflected. As a drumbeat has started here at Rutgers Newark. Plenty of fans for both teams, but I will say this, the Queensboro faithful still very much behind their women. Easily 200 to 250 fans here in the very small, compact stands here at Rutgers Newark. A tremendous turnout for this consequential game. And Queensboro will be joining the men's ranks in the USL Championship starting next season. And you have to wonder, with the professional USL Super League starting next year, whether Queensboro will be one of the inaugural teams in that league as well. They've certainly built the culture there with such a young club. Morris Elite, though, not without a culture of its own, and it's hard work. And it shows it there. Good defensive play there from Coyle. It's a corner kick, though, again for Queensboro. This Morris Elite team, one of the early announcements, one of the earliest teams to join the W League this past season. Obviously in their second year in USL League 2 as well. Starting this great youth system, transition it to the pre-professional game. Corner taken short. Queensboro, Munson. Edge of the 18, Munson. Ball gets caught in her feet and cleared away by Morris Elite all the way upfield, and they'll reset their lines. 45th minute here in the first half. Again, there will be some stoppage time with the hydration breaks. As Queensboro's putting 4 or 5 players now into the attack. Trying to overwhelm Morris Elite with just pure numbers now. Asenjo, nice footwork there over the top to herself, but controlled it with her arm, and that's going to be a handball called. As we tick down the final 10 seconds here in the first half. Throw in, or free kick I should say, for Morris Elite. 1-0 to the hosts on the goal from Natalia Ramirez. On a great cross from Katie Coyle. Are there more goals in it, or will that be the decider? Gets through, battled for, but just a tangle of legs. Redden on it, under pressure. Here comes Queensboro trying to force things, but a foul. And it's going to be a yellow card against Queensboro. And it is the number 11 of Naira Lopez who goes into the book. First yellow card of the match. And Lopez has had a couple of discussions with the referee before this. So you can imagine that's for persistent fouling. So first player in the book. Courtney Root restarts play, sends it long, almost gets over the top all the way to Dujets. Asenjo turns it upfield. Asenjo looks for options, lays it into the middle. The 21 of Nuttall. Good pass forward. Here comes Lopez. Tracking back and trying to get there was Ramirez. Here comes Queensboro, though. 5 in the attack. Cuts into the inside. The shot by Peralta and in! A stunner from Winnebian Peralta. And what a absolute change of momentum going into halftime that is. A stoppage time stunner from Winnebian Peralta. And just like that, this entire game is back to even 1-1. And my goodness, what an effort there from Peralta. And it's the last kick of the half, or third of the season. An entertaining first 45. But we enter the second half as we started it in the first. Even, 1 goal apiece. The opening goal from Natalia Ramirez. And then a stoppage time stunner there from Winnebian Peralta. 1-1 after 45. 45 minutes left to play here from Rutgers Newark. Queensboro 1, Morris Elite 1. We'll be back after these messages here on Morris Elite TV and Morris Sussex Sports.
Linda of LoanDepot is your go-to person for home loans, whether it's a new home mortgage or a refinance of your current home. And she specializes in renovations for those who want to add on and fix up. Because of her extensive knowledge of loan programs, problem-solving skills, and steadfast commitment to customer service, Midge ensures that each borrower receives superior guidance as they pursue one of the most personal investments of their lifetime. Reach out to her today at 973-202-0992 or mvandelinda@loandepot.com.
Starting us off at number 5, here's Mendham's Liam Lloyd with the snipe past Morristown goalie Dylan Peck for his 10th goal of the year.
Daniel Leonard with great defense to steal the puck back, moving behind the goal to pass it back into the middle to Ryan Leonard with a first-time shot to make it 3-1 for Bernard's first Whippany.
Coming in at number 3 is Par Regional's Dylan Zelinskis on a great individual effort, creating a breakaway opportunity for the goal as Par Regional breaks through for their first win of the season.
Town with the pressure on all of the Mendham players to give Harry Stetton an incredible breakaway to fake out the goalie, letting them know who the boss is to score the 4th goal for Morristown.
Finally at number 1, it's Pope John star Alana Robinson with the crossover against Sparta's Bryn McCurry and finishes with a smooth jumper. Let's take a look at that again, but in slow motion. The Wrap-Up Report's top 5 plays of the week are brought to you by Planet Networks provides award-winning high-speed fiber internet, telecommunications, and managed technology services, keeping essential information, technology systems, and connections updated, safe, and secure 24/7 requires specialized expertise and support. Planet Networks delivers as a trusted partner, enabling you to accomplish your personal and professional goals. For more information, visit planet.net or stop in and visit the local Newton or Denville offices and tell them Morris Sussex Sports sent you. If you want to catch even more highlights from Morris Sussex Sports broadcasts, tune into the Wrap-Up Report as we feature top plays and athletes, as well as upcoming previews of the teams you want to watch out for that weekend. You can check us out on Thursdays at 6 p.m. right here on Morris Sussex Sports.
huh?
Hi, I'm Rob Gusweiler. As the branch manager of our Parsippany location for North Point Bank, I can tell you emphatically that our customers continue to sing our praises. Our community values us as much as we at North Point value our team. Our goal is to always exceed our clients' expectations. If you're just zipping through life and need a helping hand with any of your home buying decisions, please give us a call today.
George J. Keller and Sons want your house to be the kind of home for all to see. Best roofing, windows, siding too. Great solar and gutters, we're here for you. Our seasoned pros are unsurpassed, so give a call, we'll take your task. Transform your home, that's what we do. So give a call, we're here for you. For roofing, siding, windows and solar, we do it all for you. George J. Keller and Sons.
Your family-owned operation since 1980. Call for your free estimate.
Whether you are a trucker or a landscaper, accountant or carpenter, needing workers' compensation, general liability, or commercial auto insurance, Gladstone Coverage Group has you covered. Gladstone Coverage Group is a one-stop agency specializing in many types of insurance, including life, personal, business, and Medicare supplement insurance, as well as employee benefits, serving many communities throughout New Jersey. As an insurance partner protecting you and future generations, contact Tyler Brinson at 908-698-0477 or by email at tylerb@gladstonecoverage.com and tell him Morris Sussex Sports sent you.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature.
That is good. Who installed the system?
ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
Choosing a college is a big, big, big deal. But I know I started right because CCM's in the top 2% of community colleges in the nation. And at County College of Morris, I get to choose from over 100 programs. Whether you're just out of high school, like me, exploring career options,
Like me.
or seeking lifelong learning,
Like me.
make CCM your choice, like me. Go big and visit ccm.edu and aspire to be you.
My room is so cold, my fish froze.
Mine's so hot, my sneakers melted.
Rooms with different temperatures? That means your HVAC system is outdated and wasting energy. At ICS, we'll install an energy-efficient system that provides a constant flow of clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature in every room. You could save money each month, and the price we quote is the price you'll pay. Get a quote today. See why we say ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
I was born fast. Parisi made me faster.
I thought I could jump. Parisi brought me to new heights.
I wasn't always quick. Parisi made me lightning fast.
Strength was never my strength. Parisi changed all that.
Choosing a college is a big, big, big deal. But I know I started right because CCM's in the top 2% of community colleges in the nation. And at County College of Morris, I get to choose from over 100 programs. Whether you're just out of high school, like me, exploring career options,
Like me.
or seeking lifelong learning,
Like me.
make CCM your choice, like me. Go big and visit ccm.edu and aspire to be you.
Samino and Phillipone is a New Jersey-based law firm with offices in Morristown and Hazlitt, devoted to providing quality legal representation and personal attention in the areas of residential and commercial real estate, estate planning, and personal injury. Contact Joe Phillipone at 732-203-0060 or by email at jphillipone@cf-lawfirm.com.
Have you ever needed a day to relax during these stressful times? Well, then look no further than Modern Acupuncture. Modern Acupuncture will ensure your time there will not only be relaxing, but make you feel rejuvenated. Not only will your stay be comfortable, but safe as well. All staff at Modern Acupuncture practice safe social distancing guidelines and keep all equipment and rooms sanitized after each visit. Modern Acupuncture, making lives better.
Back here for the start of the second half at Frederick Douglass Field here at the campus of Rutgers Newark. 1-1 through 45 between Queensboro and Morris Elite. Natalia Ramirez opening the scoring before the response right before the half, with the last kick of the half. Winnebion Peralta with an absolute stunner from the edge of the 18, knotting it up. Again, let's take a look what that means. Let's go to those division clinching scenarios. Again, this result right now is no good for Morris Elite. They need to win this game. That is the only result that will get them into the playoffs. A draw, though, for Queensboro might be enough. If they draw, or if they win this game against Morris Elite, they will clinch the division. A tie, plus a Long Island tie or loss, will give them division. But a tie guarantees them, at the very least, a wild card spot. We take a look at those wild card standings now. Again, Queensboro is fine with a tie. So how aggressive will they go in this second half? Again, Long Island, Cedar Stars, and Midwest United all keeping an eye on this game. Cedar Stars right now the team that's the most nervous. This tie does them no good either. A draw would eliminate them from the playoff contention. But so far, such an entertaining first 45. The two best teams in this competition certainly going head-to-head, toe-to-toe here, and it has been feisty, it has been hard-fought, it has been entertaining. But Morris Elite, who it looked like would be going into the half with a lead, now need to again chase that lead. And we've seen how that might play into the style of Queensboro, who play on that counterattack with a lot of speed. Morris Elite will have to go for it here in the last 45. And we'll see what changes, if any, the two coaches make. I'm sure both coaches had a speech in mind up until the last 30 seconds before the final whistle. When that goal went in, Coach Nadia Caballero for Queensboro probably was pleased with their team, at least defensively, for most of the half before that goal went in, but then a nice fight from them to level the scoreline for Coach Savino. You can still see the energy coming out of that halftime huddle. Still a lot of smiles on faces over there from Morris Elite. But now they know what they need to do. A goal must come for them here in the second half. Natalia Ramirez finding the back of the net. Does not look like any changes for either team going into this second 45 minutes. As we get ready to get underway here. Actually, we do have one change. Looks like Grace Denbleicher has entered the match, potentially for Morris Elite. Indeed, she has. We'll see. It looks like it is Naya Vialva who has made way. Yes, Vialva is off, and the number 18 of Grace Denbleicher comes on in her place. So Denbleicher on, Vialva off for Morris Elite as we get the second half underway. Morris Elite in the all-red, going from right to left. Queensboro in the all-white, going left to right in this second half as they force a quick turnover and go down the wing. The number 10 of Vallecillo. He's been on the ball a lot in that first half, but didn't produce a ton of scoring chances for herself. Had the one shot over the top, but has certainly caused plenty of problems for Morris Elite in the defensive third. As Morris Elite gets possession again through Katie Coyle. Coyle still on it. Now to Manning. Manning will go wide to Olivia Redden. Barino. As they go around the back. A little bit of pressure there from Vallecillo. A little bit of, again, that single striker just staying up top for Queensboro and providing that pressure on the Morris Elite back line. Ball goes forward. The goal scorer, Ramirez. Now Coyle. Back to Gabby Garcia. Lays it inside for Gallagher. Trying to get it through to Manning. But taking it over is Queensboro as they go to the back. And all the way back to Gomez. Gomez made a couple of nice saves in that first half. As that's a foul on Morris Elite, a free kick for the visitors. Taking a look at the available substitutions. First for the visitors, Queensboro, Tatiana Austin, Ebony Birch, Grace Cooper, Emma Lindell, Jennifer Lopez, Ambrosia Mitchell, and Leah Iglesias. Available on the bench for Queensboro. Morris Elite, again, has already made the one substitution, bringing on Grace Denbleicher. Still on the bench, Sophia Geslau, Natalia Gallo, Jalen Say, Annika Ellis, Megan Marr, and Joella Chase. There's the free kick. Finally taken by Queensboro. Goes up that left-hand side to Aseno. Tries to bounce it over the top of the defender. Nice physicality. Good shoulder check there from Aseno. Cuts it back inside. A chance here for Queensboro. They are not sitting back on that draw. Nice play again, though, by Olivia Redden, and it'll be out for a throw-in. Again, the only result for both teams that guarantees a playoff spot is a win in this game. It would also clinch the Metropolitan Division for whoever that winner is. Queensboro with a draw would still make the playoffs as the wild card. Here they come on the attack. Good cross forward, controlled by Lembrick. Brittany Munson again getting forward. That pass intercepted. A little bit of high pressure now coming from Queensboro. The goal scorer, Peralta. Gives it back to Viveros. Viveros cuts inside, goes to the 18. Pass to the top of the penalty box. Stays in with the spin, though, and Peralta will control. Peralta cuts back on that dangerous left foot. Peralta, the shot blocked. Was falling down as she took it. Another shot. That one blocked as well. Good look there from the dangerous Mia Seno. The 2020-2021 Florida Gatorade Player of the Year in that state. In high school at a Montverde Academy. Going into her sophomore season at UCF. Nice turn by Coyle as she tries to get on it. Instead, it's out for a Queensboro throw. But it was Peralta, the native of Naiba in the Dominican Republic. 7 caps with the Dominican national team. who scored that critical goal with literally the last kick of the half. And right now, Queensboro trying to force that second goal with that momentum here early on. Morris Leet trying to weather this first 5 minutes of this storm and then get back on the offensive as that one's just cleared away by Garcia. And the longer this scoreline remains, we'll see how Queensboro maybe changes their offensive strategy, because again, a tie is good enough. Nice play there by Ramirez, but she's 1-on-4. Nice cut back there by Ramirez. She's got help to her left as she wants it. There it is. Katie Coyle, edge of the 18. Coyle with a shot. Oh, just goes wide of the post. A beautiful pass by Ramirez. A great shot from Katie Coyle, but it just misses wide. And there's the first dangerous attempt in the second half for Morris Elite. And a lot of people on the field, in the stands, in the press box all thought that was going in, and it just missed wide. Coyle with 6 goals in the season forces the turnover here. Coyle, 1-on-1 with Lonick, with the 15 of Viveros. Lays it off inside. Good touch there from Manning. Dujets, shot but didn't get all of it. And that'll go out for a goal kick for Queensboro. Again, the interested party watching this game is Long Island. They play tomorrow at 4 p.m. against the Westchester Flames. It's a game that they are expected to win, with the understanding, of course, that no games are played on paper. But this result would be the only one where Long Island could clinch the division, as that's out off of Dujets for a throw. A draw plus a win for Long Island tomorrow means the Rough Riders would take the division on, quite literally, the final day of the regular season. But that's, of course, not if the two teams have a chance to say about it. Turnover. Ramirez looks to get back on that right foot, cuts back on her left, zigzags, got 2 defenders on her, goes wide to Coyle. Katie Coyle with a shot, blocked away, goes out for a throw-in. Katie Coyle with that high press, causing the turnovers. Good defense, though, by 2 or 3 Queensboro defenders to get in front of Natalia Ramirez. This is Gallagher. Denbleicher goes wide. Barino lays it off. Dujets, the cross, back post, rattles around there, still not cleared away. The shot just goes over the top. A good look there again for Morris Elite. That one just over the top from Grace Denbleicher. Going into her junior year at Loyola. Did not score last season in college, only had the 1 assist. But went for net with a decent shot there, just a little over the top. Queensboro playing it out of the back. Lonick, 1-on-1 with Dujets. Goes wide. Ferrara out there on the far side. So this one controlled by Aseno. Good ball through. Stepping up, but not getting there in time. Here comes Lopez. Lays it forward. Plenty of numbers back, though, for Morris Elite. The cross just into the penalty area, but easily caught and controlled by Lembrick. Nothing that the Morris Elite goalkeeper could do. Neither goalkeeper really could do anything about either goal scored in that first half. And the goal by Ramirez, a great cross, first-time finish. The goal past Gomez. And then the shot by Peralta, a curling effort that no goalkeeper is going to get to beat Lembrick. As here comes Morris Elite the other way, off the foot, though, of Garcia, out for a Queensboro throw-in right below us. And again, as the neutral viewer, you just hope that this game is decided on a beautiful goal like the 2 we had in the first half and not off of mistakes from either side. But plenty of I'm sure, support watching this match from both sides. Queensboro goes wide. Looks for Aseno. Keeps it in. Tries to send in the cross. Still in. Aseno. The shot saved by Limbrick. Comes out to the edge of the 18. Another shot. That one goes wide. Peralta tried to bury that one. A great save by Limbrick. Peralta tried to go outside of that right foot to curl it into the top corner, but got too much swerve on it. And it will stay 1-1. 55th minute. 1-1 the score. Certainly does no good for Morris Lee, but really is no good for either team, and both teams showing their aggressiveness to get that second goal for either side. Root tries to go over the top, headed away, but not all the way by Ferrara. Goes back to Barino. Barino cuts inside, looks for an option, finds it there. That was Denbleicher. This one battles around. Coyle spins, but called for the foul. Referee saying that she delivered a forearm there as she pulled that spin move. And a player down for Queensboro behind the play. I believe that is Monica Viveros, the 15. Oh, no, 15 is up. We'll see who the player is for Queensboro. Again, we want to thank all of you for watching here on Morris Elite TV and Morris Sussex Sports. And if you enjoy what you are seeing here, we encourage you to subscribe to both YouTube channels to keep up with everything Morris Elite this season and beyond. Again, men's home finale coming up later this evening as they take on Manhattan SC. Up until the most recent poll was number 3 in USL League 2. Morris Elite shown plenty of pride in the last few games, but have just come up short. Will look to spoil Manhattan's party as they are battling with Long Island at the top of the Metropolitan Division in USL League 2. As the players from Morris Elite getting some hydration on. Again, there was a hydration break in the middle of the first half. As the player is up for Queensboro and is their goal scorer. Going to be on Peralta, who is up. And good to see him go to the sidelines to be checked out by the athletic training staff. And again, we can't do these broadcasts without all of you watching on both Morris Elite TV and Morris Sussex Sports. We also can't do it without our sponsors. And we want to thank Jag 1 Physical Therapy, the Shop Chatham, and Alfred Sports Shop for their support of Morris Elite SC all season long in the USLW League and USL League 2. Thank you for your support of your local soccer club. Free kick for Queensboro. Get things back underway. Peralta back on the field. Does not look the worse for wear. This is Travassos. Goes wide to Ferrara. Ferrara goes wide to Aseno. Aseno, again, 11 goals coming into this match, but hasn't had maybe the impact that we were expecting coming into this game. Marsley has done a good job of slowing her down. This goes wide, though, to the goal soldier Peralta. Sends in the cross, but right at the goalkeeper Limbrick. Good overlap play on that left side. Aseno and Mia Ferrara. Ferrara coming out of the Manhattan SC youth system, native of Long Island City. Also participated in track and field and rugby in high school. An overall athlete, and she's been all over the field for the defensive end. Travassos lays it through. It's a little bit too far, though. They were looking for Viaseo, but a little bit too far ahead. Morris Elite will play out of the back. This is Garcia. Inside to Denbleicher. Gallagher. Now out to Redden. Motion for a pass up front, but that pass a little bit too far ahead down the line, looking for Marino. And we do have a substitute coming on here for Queensboro. It'll be the number 5 of Ambrosia Mitchell, who will come into this contest She replaces the 21 of Caroline Nuttall. First substitution for Queensboro. Mitchell, native of Brooklyn, New York. Played her club soccer with, again, Manhattan SC and Central Park Rangers. Will take her spot as a defensive mid, as it's a little bit of a change of formation perhaps for Queensboro. Here comes Ferrara. Ferrara using that speed, one-on-one with Dujets. Lays it back. Asenjo goes out wide again. Bit of a heavy touch there, though, from Ferrara. Claimed by Morris Elite, but not fully. Dujets spins away, taken away by Vallaseo. Shot blocked by Redden. Vallaseo battling. Dujets with a bit of a collision there. Those two tie up, but no foul either way. Vallaseo. Looks like she got the worst for wear on that one as the two players had their legs tangled up. But she is up to her feet. Struggling a little bit with that right ankle and calf. But looks like she will continue. 61st minute, 1-1 between Morris Elite and Queensboro. There's the drop ball. Courtney Root on it. Gives it to Gallagher. Garcia. Nice interception there, though, by Lopez. Lopez looks for the shot. What a save there by, oh my goodness, Arden Limbrick. Naira Lopez with the interception tried to catch the Morris Elite goalkeeper off her line. But a tremendous play from the Morris Elite goalkeeper. As we see there, the turnover. Limbrick off her line, and Lopez just went for it, and that was on target. Punched away just wide by Limbrick. What a play from the native of Wayne. Corner kick for Queensboro. 62nd minute. Cross sent to the back post. The header. Another save by Limbrick. And cleared out by Dujets for a throw-in. Arden Limbrick showing why she's earned the number one goalkeeper spot. Couple of big saves here. Queensboro still in the attack. Long shot that time by Asenjo. Goes over the top, and it'll be a goal kick for Morris Elite. Arden Limbrick, last season for Mount St. Mary's, had 12 starts, 13 appearances, made 87 saves, only allowed 26 goals in those 13 matches. And you can see, though, those saves, that savers, why they're so high. Making saves that some goalkeepers not be able to make. Because there's a big tie-up and a foul. It's going to be a yellow card on Gabby Garcia as she got tied up with Peralta. But Garcia goes into the book. Second yellow card of the match, first on Morris Elite. For the former player from Ryder. Big collision there with Peralta, who, despite, not, again, obviously you count the goal by Peralta, but she has been all over the pitch for the visitors. And right now her goal would guarantee a playoff spot for Queensboro, would deny Morris Elite a spot in the playoffs. Still plenty of time to go. Bounces around top of the 18. Collected by Queensboro. Sent back into the box. Nice play there by Garcia. Trying to clear that out, but not able to do so was Den Bleicher. Peralta. One-on-one duel there with Garcia. Out of play. Another corner kick. Corner kick here from Peralta. Two players on both posts for Morris Elite. Will they play it short or will they send it into the box? Outswinger from Peralta. Edge of the 6. The header. Back post over the top. And Queensboro stepping on the throttle here They want this second goal in the worst way. Morris Elite finding themselves under the pump here for the last 5 to 10 minutes. And you wonder what Coach Savino will do in terms of subs. Again, this result does no good for Morris Elite. They have some attacking options. Jalen Say on the bench. Elias. And again, these forwards known to rotate around in that front four. We'll see what changes are made, what adjustments are made by this staff. We've put together a tremendous squad and a great season. Nice play there by Peralta. This can be said for Coach Caballero and this Queensboro side. They've been excellent this year. A tremendous second half of the season. And what has easily been one of the best matches we've seen so far. Long ball. Trying to get this one is Ramirez. One-on-one battle, shoulder to shoulder there with Munson. Nice job by Munson. The 66. Out for a throw-in for Morris Elite. Nice job there, though, using the pace of Natalia Ramirez, who has the goal for the hosts. Throw-in. Edge of the 6. Shot by Ramirez. Long shot and almost got into the corner. Nice save. Odeliano Gomez claimed that one. Duchets was waiting at the back post to head it home. But a nice save again by the member of the Dominican Republic national team. Hasbrook Heights her home, but has made an appearance for the senior squad for the DR. That first game against Puerto Rico last year. This is Ramirez. Lays it back to Coyle. Ramirez again. Den Bleicher. Switches the field, goes wide to Barino. Barino sends it back toward the middle. Popped up in the air by Terrazos. Nice job there by Mitchell. Root. Under pressure. That pass is a little off target, but comes off the foot. Ends up with Claire Manning. Manning, good ball wide to Dujets. Dujets cuts back inside on her left foot. Dujets doesn't quite get all of it. Ends up with Mitchell. Forward to Lopez. Queensboro will now go forward. Long ball over the top. It's a good one as well. Peralta. Will she get there first? No. Nice job getting back and sent down to the turf. And a foul called on Peralta as Courtney Root did a nice job getting back for that one. Referees going to go over and have a word, and there you see the final warning from our head official to Winnebago Peralta. Just pointed out 1 or 2 fouls there. Next one, you will be getting a yellow card. Referee has had a good game so far as he's kept this one in control. A game where emotions have run high and you expect it to run even higher the longer this game stays tied. 1-1 in the 68th minute. Natalia Ramirez opened the scoring before Winnebago Peralta scored with literally the last kick of the first half. Here comes Queensboro. Long shot, but well off target. As going down was Ferrara. On that shot was hoping for a foul, but didn't get one. A goal kick for Morris Elite. As both teams look to go a little bit more high pressure, and it looks like actually it'll be Olivia Redden taking the goal kick. Not unheard of to see a defender take it if they've got the stronger leg. Ball battles around there. Den Bleicher goes one-on-one. The header won, though, instead by Vallecillo. Here comes Asenjo. Asenjo tries to lay it through, but too much pace on it. Limbrick claims and instantly distributes to Dujets. Nice move by Dujets to cut inside. Another cut by Dujets. Goes over the top looking for Coyle, but too much curl on it. Intercepted by Viveros. But that one's out of play. A throw-in for Morris Elite. He's around the outside. Looking to go over the top again. Claimed by Mitchell. Lays it back to Gomez. Gomez under pressure. Sends it forward. Chipped along to the back line of Morris Elite. Nice job there by Courtney Root under pressure. 1-on-1 battle. And still fighting as a player down. That's Villasejo holding her face. And they are going to stop play for the head injury. As Courtney Root got into a physical battle there. The Queensboro staff wondering why there's no foul and no card on the Morris Elite center back. It was a pretty physical battle. And they are going to bring out the trainer to have a look at Jalen Villasejo. 70th minute, 1-1. We expect another hydration break coming up probably very shortly in this second half. There's been a couple of times the trainer has been called out, so there's a chance of a significant amount of stoppage time in this contest. Looks like there might have been a inadvertent swing of the arm that caught Villasejo up high. Looks like she's okay. Good to see her up and moving. She's been having a very good game there, and you can not see if we saw it on the screen, but she kind of showed what she thinks happened. But again, no ill intent by Courtney Root, and so just a drop ball, and Morris Elite will get it with Redden. Villasejo very, very urgently wants to get back on the field, and she is. Redden now. No substitutions pending at the moment for either squad. This one goes wide. Katie Coyle. Coyle, nice touch, but she's offside. Free kick for Queensboro. All of these attackers for Morris Elite. Gallagher, Coyle, Manning, Dujets, Ramirez. All had their moments today. So they provide a little bit of pressure here. Nice job by Travasos. Ansejo loses out. A throw in from Morris Elite. They take it quickly. A hard challenge from behind. No foul. We play on as Ramirez sends it forward. Here comes Dujets. Everybody stops to the top of the 8-6. The shot scores! Claire Manning in a moment of chaos. Claire Manning with a crucial goal in the 72nd minute. 2-1 to Morris Elite. There was a battle in the wing as Ramirez battled on the far side. Referee allowed the play to continue. It was all fair. And out of that turned into a 3-on-3. Claire Manning gets it out of her feet and buries it past Gomez. And we're back to where we were in the 40th minute as Claire Manning, with her second goal of the season, gives Morris Elite the advantage. But here comes Queensboro. Asenjo quickly into the attack. Asenjo battles one-on-one. That one gets away. Heavy touch that time by Lopez. Morris Elite comes forward with Gabby Garcia. Garcia, one-on-one. Nice move to get around Mitchell. Garcia. Ramirez. Slows it down, gives it to Coyle. Across to Den Bleicher. Good ball through. Here comes Gallagher. Gallagher. Morris Elite looking for another one to get a 2-goal advantage. Here comes Ramirez. Lays it inside, looking for Manning, but it's a little too far ahead and cleared away. Root. Nice control by Courtney Root. The pass goes back to Redding. Claire Manning gets the goal. Bridget Dujets gets the assist. Dujets' third assist on the season. As it stands, Morris Elite, Metropolitan Division champions, and going to the W League playoffs if it ends now. Still plenty of soccer to be played. Another 15 minutes plus stoppage time in this contest, as we will have a double substitution now for Queensboro, as the number 3 of Lee Iglesias and the number 9 of Ebony Birch will come into the match. Monica Viveros is off, as well as the number 10 of Jalen Viasil. Ebony Birch, former UWS player with the New York Magic, has some experience in these big-time matches. Leah Iglesias, the native of Carle Place, New York, going into her sophomore year at Hofstra. As that one's almost turned over to Birch, who's going to take that number 9 spot. Leah Iglesias, she might be filling in at outside back. Do not let that fool you. She is a goal scorer par excellence. So look for her to get out of the back. Here comes a pass, though, to Ramirez. Ramirez, one-on-one there with Munson. Battled for there. It's out of play. A throw-in for Morris Elite. Iglesias, the second all-time scorer in Nassau County history. 110 goals and 40 assists in her high school career. But it's traditions to more of a winger or a wing-back in the college game with Hofstra. As this one's laid in, they get past her. Here comes Manning, trying to get to the edge of the 6-yard box, cleared out for a throw. So Ebony Birch up top and Leah Iglesias. Only one substitution has been made so far by Morris Elite. As we will have now our hydration break in the 76th minute. And a couple more minutes will be added on to the end of this game. Again, with this result as it stands, Morris Elite wins the Metropolitan Division. However, Queensboro, on goal difference, would still be ahead of Cedar Stars. So they would still be in line for that wild card spot if Long Island either ties or draws tomorrow against the Westchester Flames. Teams go for the hydration break, and you can see the heat taking its toll on so many of these players getting stretched out here. And again, you kind of expect that with the temperatures as they are. Again, pretty comfortable in terms of just in the air, low 80s, dropping down into the 60s tonight, but on the turf, well into the 90s. And again, good decisions here being made by the referee to take these hydration breaks, all specified by the league. And these two teams trying to join 5 clubs already in. FC Miami City from the Southeast Division, the Greenville Liberty from the South Atlantic, McLean Soccer Club out of Virginia out of the Mid-Atlantic region, the Indy 11 from the Great Lakes, and the Minnesota Aurora. And the South Central Division still up for grabs. Chattanooga Lady Red Wolves won yesterday to take the lead by 2 points over South Georgia Tormenta women. South Georgia Tormenta will take on South Carolina United. That game tomorrow. If they win that game, they will be the South Central Division champions. Anything less than that, and it'll be Chattanooga who will make their way through. And again, so many of these teams that are already in the playoffs or looking to join it. You wonder how many of them will be joining the fully professional ranks next year. The USL Women's Super League, the new professional second division in U.S. soccer. And you could imagine many of the teams with men's sides in the professional divisions, Greenville Triumph and Greenville Liberty, you would expect them maybe to move up. Minnesota Aurora independent team, you would expect them to move up as well. Indy 11 with their men's side in the championship. Morris Elite perhaps with those ambitions. No teams have been announced for that Super League as of yet, but that will start next season. What an exciting time for women's soccer in this country. This W League is just the start. Teams already being announced expansions for next year in the W League. Out in the Midwest, out on the West Coast, Oakland Soul, St. Charles out of Missouri. Stockton also joining the party next season, and I'm sure many more teams to come in the W League for next year. What a fantastic first season it has been for the USLW League. Garcia lays it back to Courtney Root. Queensboro not putting on much pressure. That's a good ball and an accurate one by Courtney Root right down the line, but it will go out of play. And a throw-in coming as Lee Iglesias will send this one in. 80th minute, 2-1 Morris Elite. Thanks to the goal by Claire Manning. But again, 10 minutes to go, plus plenty of stoppage time with the hydration break. A couple of injuries as well. So you think there's at least 15 minutes left in this game. This is a result Morris Elite has to have. Anything less, they will be watching the playoffs from the sidelines. Queensboro, with one more goal, can at least clinch a playoff spot either via the wild card or the division with one goal. If they are able to come back, they would claim the division title for themselves outright today. Munson goes wide. Iglesias. Nice turnover there by Katie Coyle. Coyle cuts inside, gets around Mitchell. Tries to pull a spin move. Lays it off. Nice play there. Nice interchange from Morris Elite. This is Manning. Tries to play it forward. Intercepted, though, by Iglesias. Travasos. Tries to lay it across. Intercepted. Nice backtrack there by Dujas, but she turns it over. Here comes Queensboro. A long shot from range. Over the top. As Limbrick was the calmest person on the field. Watch that go over. It did go into a net. Unfortunately, it was the one out of play. That does not count, unless this is a skills competition or in practice. Courtney Root. Redden. Barino. Tries to lay it inside. It gets past Denbleicher. Turned back over. Queensboro looking to attack now. They look forward. They go wide to Iglesias. Iglesias cuts it to the inside. Iglesias continues her overlapping run. Can't keep it in, though. Out for a goal kick. These last 8 minutes plus stoppage time will feel like it's flying for the supporters of the pink and white. It will feel like an eternity for the home fans supporting the women in red. And, of course, the gamesmanship of time wasting will begin on Morris Elite's half, but that's all strategy. And you can see, though, the referee on top of it, immediately tapping her watch. Officials have had a good handle on this game, must be said. That's a challenge, and they will stop for the foul there. Garcia has to be careful. She is on a yellow card as she comes together again with Peralta. Again, the last thing either of these squads needs now is to go down to 10 men. And these are two teams, again, you would expect. Again, no meetings before this in the regular season. Just been watching each other from a distance. Have had quite the clash here at Frederick Douglass Field here this afternoon. Out to the top of the 18, controlled to Ferrara. Ferrara gets it back on a 1-2. Sends a long shot, half cross, half shot, but it goes wide. Another goal kick for Morris Elite. Arden Limbrick has made a couple of crucial saves in this game as well to keep her team either alive at a scoreless point or in the lead. Ball bounces around. And a collision involving Ebony Birch, but play continues on. It goes wide. Mia Senho. And a penalty to Queensboro! A penalty to Queensboro in the 84th minute. Oh my goodness. A ball over the top. And a foul, I believe, on Aseno. As it leads to a penalty kick for Queensboro. Travasos will get it. There was a major collision just outside the box before that ball was laid in. Play was allowed to continue. And now a dramatic moment here in the 85th minute. Luisa Travassos, the native of Brazil, the Indiana Hoosier, can level this match with 5 minutes left. Arden Limbrick has come up huge all game. Can she come up with maybe the biggest save of the season for Morris Elite? And before that, looks like we're going to wait a second as the referee has come over to talk to the fourth official. Doesn't look like it will affect anything, though. As they are moving a player out, some personnel, I believe, out from behind the goal. Trying to capture this moment. Travassos versus Limbrick. 86th minute penalty for Queensboro. Travassos levels it. Limbrick gets a hand to it, but it wasn't enough. And Morris Elite now needs a goal again with 4.5 minutes plus stoppage time to play. A massive goal for Luisa Travassos. The former Cub player at Fluminense, named by the BBC as one of the top 100 influential women under the age of 23, and she has just had a big influence on this game. Morris Elite now has to press forward. Lopez, it was out wide, does Gallagher. Now Garcia. Everyone behind the ball pretty much now for Queensboro. Again, a draw will be good enough to clinch them a playoff spot. It will not clinch them the division. Morris Elite, though, needs a goal to keep their season alive. Bounces around. Birch, one-on-one with Gallagher. Den Bleicher tries to clear it, ends up with Katie Coyle. Coyle goes off of Garcia. A throw-in for Queensboro. 87th minute now. 2-2 the score. As now a yellow card being issued to someone on the Morris Elite bench. Not sure if that was an assistant coach, whether it was Coach Safino or one of the players on the bench, but a yellow card from Morris Elite on the bench. That is the least of their concerns now, though. Redden goes wide. Barino sends it forward, looking for Manning. Popped up in the air by Lonick. Bounces around. Queensboro will get on it. Travassos has her pocket picked. Nice job there by Iglesias with the fresh legs. Root. Garcia. Root goes wide. Katie Coyle. Is there another hero for Morris Elite? Headed back in. Manning collects it. Right foot. Manning doesn't get all of it. Easily collected by Gomez. 88th minute now. 2-2 the scoreline. Here comes Queensboro down the wing. Ferrara to Birch. They look for a 1-2, trying to get it to Ferrara. Limbrick will get there instead. 1 minute plus stoppage time to play. Again, we do not know how much stoppage time. We are hearing unofficially 5 minutes of stoppage time. 5 minutes. Here comes Ramirez. Goes wide to Coyle. Katie Coyle lays it off to the inside. They overlap. Good ball forward. Ramirez, can she get there to the byline? Yes, she can. Ramirez looks for a pass. Goes wide to Coyle. Coyle over everybody. Will Queensboro collect it, or will they let it go for a throw? They let it go out of play. 20 seconds left in regulation. Or a minute and 20 seconds, excuse me. Math was never my strong suit, folks. As here we go wide. I talk for a living. Queensboro. Fine with laying it back. Good pressure there from Manning as she took that one right off the face. is down on her knees and slow to get up. And it looks like the referee will stop play here to take a look at Claire Manning. Good decision, as she was, at the very least, dazed by that clearance. The throw-in goes in here. Again, unofficially, 5 minutes of stoppage time expected here, at the very least. Queensboro now happy to pass this around. Again, a draw gets them into the playoffs, whether it's the division or the wild card. Well, now they go for the attack. Here comes Peralta. They want to finish this as division champions. Peralta inside. Aseno. Aseo, saved by Limbrick again. Comes to the edge of the 18. Another block for Morris Elite. Chaos in the 18 and a foul, a free kick for Morris Elite there. Again, unofficially, 5 minutes of stoppage time remaining here. Can Queensboro hold on? Can Morris Elite find what would be a dramatic, potentially game-winning goal? Redden hoofs it up the pitch. They win the second ball. Nice one over the top. Looking to get on this is Coyle. Gets around Iglesias. Coyle just loses it off her foot and is called for the foul. Coyle finished it off. Some of the Morris Elite fans celebrating, but the foul was called as she pulled down Munson. And the coaching staff from Morris Elite cannot believe that decision. Almost a moment of magic for Katie Coyle. A minute gone of the unofficial 5 minutes of stoppage time. Sent forward by Munson. Travasos, whose penalty tied this score, sends it forward. Nice touch by Peralta. Peralta, 2-on-2. Handball called on Queensboro. Not happy with that decision, Peralta. Courtney Root sends it forward. Nice touch there by Ramirez. Ramirez, nice ball to Dujets. Dujets has room. Dujets, Bridget Dujets scores! Golazo! Bridget Dujets! With maybe minutes remaining, might have just given the crown to Morris Elite SC. Unbelievable scenes. Bridget Dujets with a beautiful strike. And the native of Andover, the former Lenape Valley Patriot, might have just sent Morris Elite to the USLW League playoffs, but there is still time. Still time remaining. Here comes Queensboro. Queensboro coming forward. Here comes Iglesias. Goes wide. Nice play by Garcia. Garcia tries to get on it. Pressing forward now. Calmly done there. Lee Iglesias almost gets through, and she does. Continues with it. Iglesias. Nice interception that time by Ramirez, who provided the assist. Lonick, just maybe a minute, if that, left to go here. Long ball forward, all away from everyone. A goal kick for Morris Elite. Again, the seconds ticking away, agonizingly slow for some, far too quickly for others. We do not know how much stoppage time is left. But could it be a historic moment for Morris Elite? Queensboro still with some time. They can still spoil this party here at Rutgers Newark. Out of play, throw in for Morris Elite. The bench all standing for the hosts. Coach Savino wondering where the final whistle is. The throw in by Morris Elite down the line. Headed up in the air by Ferrara. Morris Elite trying to control. Redden puts it off of Queensboro, a throw in. They're going to give it to Queensboro. It looked like it came off a Queensboro foot, but it's going the other way. A throw in here. How much time? The whistle in the mouth of the referee. Redden hoofs it up the pitch. Stays in play. Got to be close to the end of stoppage time now. Garcia heads it forward. Manning sends it upfield. Referee looks at her watch. The seconds ticking away. Dujets with a nice interception. But here comes Queensboro trying to keep it in. It's off of Ferrara. Morris elite throw. What an incredible match this has been. Morris elite ticking down the seconds to party time in Newark. And there it is! The final whistle blows! Morris elite on a stoppage time goal from Bridget Dujets are your Metropolitan Division champions.
Final score, Morris Elite 3, Queensboro FC 2. Your Morris Elite are Metropolitan Division champions.
The entire team sprinting onto the pitch, surrounding Bridget Dujets. But what a team effort this has been. Arden Limbrick with some massive saves. A goal from one of the new players, Natalia Ramirez. Claire Manning with a massive goal. The defense that was so solid all year. Garcia, Root, Redden, and Barino. What an incredible performance for Morris Elite SC. As Bridget Dujets' stoppage time goal sends forward Morris Elite into the USLW League inaugural playoffs. We will take a quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap things up and prepare for the second half of our doubleheader here on Morris Elite TV and Morris Sussex Sports.
A family-owned and operated business specializing in USDA prime and choice meats, pork, poultry, lamb, veal, and many other store-made specialty items. They also have a fantastic deli, a wonderful market with all the freshest fruits, veggies, and pre-made meals, and they can cater any event, including your family holiday dinners, more delicious than you can on your own. Visit them at SussexMeat.com.
Me in this game, we got big plans. Overcoming every challenge. And right now, that means getting by him. It means putting in the time to get faster, to get stronger. One thing is for certain, I will never be outworked.
Enough?
Never.
All right.
We said it coming into this game. There was bound to be drama. There was bound to be moments of chaos, moments of magic. Little did we know what an incredible match we were about to witness. And if there's little doubt of who tonight's player of the game is, a goal and an assist and a playoff clinching winner for Bridget Dujets from Marist with an incredible strike in stoppage time, which propels Morris Elite as the 6th team in the USLW League playoffs. We may or may not be broadcasting the playoff game. It all depends on the seeding. If we do, we look forward to bringing it to you. If we don't, we thank all of you for watching this season, for following Morris Elite. For those who have viewed from Queensboro tonight, thank you so much for joining us. And we appreciate the support, again, of our local sponsors, Alfred Sports Shop, the Shop Chatham, and Jag 1 Physical Therapy for their support. The second half of today's doubleheader will start in approximately 1 hour. Manhattan taking on Morris Elite SC, the final home game of the men's season for Morris Elite in USL League 2. But for now, that is it for us. For our producer, Paul Arvery, I've been David Hassagen. 3-2 Morris Elite, the Metropolitan Division champions. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time. Now. They give it back to her. Aseno, one-on-one, big save by Limbrick. First real opportunity for either team. Feeds it inside. A chance now for Claire Manning. Nice defensive play there by Lonick. Still there, though. The shot from range and a nice save by Gomez. A rocket on the half volley. Options to her right and Dujets. Dujets will get on this one. Edge of the 18. Sends the cross in, looking at the back post. Couple options there. Coyle lays it in front. Ramirez with a shot gets blocked. Munson gets herself in the way and looks for options. Curls back. Tries to send the ball in. Does to Katie Coyle. Katie Coyle sends in the cross. Up front and scores! Natalia Ramirez! Oh no! Ramirez goes wide. Here they come. Katie Coyle sends the cross in. The shot off the post. Does it go over the line? No, it does not. Nearly almost getting on that with a Senho. She's on it here, though. Cuts to the top of the 18. A shot from range. Nice save by Limbrick. Immediately distribute. Here comes Lopez. Tracking back and trying to get there was Ramirez. Here comes Queensboro, though. 5 in the attack. Cuts into the inside. The shot by Peralta and in! A stunner from Winnebion Peralta. Nice play there by Ramirez. But she's 1-on-4. Nice cut back there by Ramirez. She's got help to her left as she wants it. There it is. Katie Coyle, edge of the 18. Coyle with a shot. Oh, just goes wide of the post. Goes wide. Goes for Aseno. Keeps it in. Tries to send in the cross. Still in. Aseno, the shot saved by Limbrick. Comes out to the edge of the 18. Another shot. That one goes wide. Garcia. Nice interception there, though, by Lopez. Lopez looks for the shot. What a save there by, oh my goodness, Arden Limbrick. Oh, those saves. That's why they're so high. Making saves that some goalkeepers not be able to make. Because that's a big tie-up and a foul. It's going to be a yellow card on Gabby Garcia. No foul. We play on as Ramirez sends it forward. Here comes Dujets. Everybody stops to the top of the 8-6. The shot scores! Claire Manning in a moment. Penalty for Queensboro. Travassos levels it. Limbrick gets a hand to it, but it wasn't enough. Here comes Peralta. They want to finish this as division champions. Peralta inside. Aseno. Aseo, saved by Limbrick again. Comes to the edge of the 18. Another block for Morris Elite. Chaos. Ramirez, nice ball to Dujets. Dujets has room. Dujets, Bridget Dujets scores!